How's the wave?
Yeah, they're on their way apparently. They've been ordered. I think they're coming.
Here's Mr. Lewis. You going to rig out?
Yeah. Dave Horrocks, he's already started psyching me out. I think he's done it for bubble, and I'm going to have to start rigging all my sails.
How's the waves looking?
Solid double over mast base.
It looks like Phil's calling the weather gods. What are they saying?
Oh yeah, we got conditions now.
Are you genuinely rigging?
I'm in the middle of getting some stuff out, got some new boards I want to just tweak, do the foot straps and all that lot. And yeah, I think it's good for a 4.5 now. Maybe it'll get windier, but certainly wavier.
So here's the main instigator of this keen activity going on. It's Dave Horrocks, the local ripper. Dave, why are you rigging sails?
I'm psyching out Adam and Bubble.
Naked and shy, riding my cloud.
Yeah, I think we'll get something. We're 50% of the way there, aren't we? We've got some wind, just need some waves now. So I'm sure it'll pick up as the tide backs off a little bit and the wind continues to push in the Irish Sea.
Above in the sky, yeah, taking me down. I won't let on.
I'll give you a quid for one, maybe two for £1.
Won't let on. Roll me up in this. Roll me up in this.
Tool me up.
Wrap me up in this shell.
What do I need? Allen key, is it?
You never know, it can push in a lot with the tide, can't it? So
It's quite cross shore as well, like, you know, riding's going to be quite easy.
And I mean, probably you're going to end up going down into the corner, right, where there's more waves, which is normally where it's too onshore. So it has the potential to be quite a good day, actually.
Been winding Phil up a little bit to say that, like, you and Phil are like the Victor and Costa of Rhosneigr. You're Costa, obviously. You're going to dominate.
Ooh, I don't know. We'll have to see. You never know.
He said it's all for yours to lose or something.
Oh. Bastard.
How you doing? You alright? Forget him. Yeah, forget him. How's it going? Okay? Yeah, good. Thank you. Journey today for us. Yeah, well nice to be back. Waves later, hopefully. Yeah, plenty of wind.
My go-to man for gold.
Yeah, okay. Well,
no pressure.
Yeah, that's set the bar quite high already, and I haven't even had breakfast yet. I'm struggling to rig myself. Right?
You know, the fleet's getting bulked out, people qualify. There's a guy from your local beach.
Yeah,
Ruben, who I'll be going to chat to now, but you know, give us the lowdown.
Well, Ruben's an absolute ripper. His wave riding is really good. You'll notice that today. Well, say that if the waves pick up. He's got some jumps under his belt as well, and he's just 100% enthusiasm. So you're going to be seeing some good stuff from him today.
Is this your first pro comp?
It is. This year is my rookie year in the pro fleet. Looking forward to it.
So what happened in the BWA comp is the top two AMs from the year before get the opportunity to compete in the pros the following year, and Ruben is doing just that.
Yeah, so I had a good year last year in the amateur fleet. Came second overall, and yeah, that means I've been put up to the pro fleet, and yeah, really looking forward to learning stuff about how to compete in the pros this event.
Nearly always at every BWA event there's always a keen bean, and usually the first person on the water is Scotty McDowell. Come down from Scotland. When did you get here?
I got here last night about 11:10. Went to sleep, got up this morning, had some breakfast, and I'm just about to hit the water.
How's it looking?
Not that good at the moment, but it's improving slowly, so hopefully this afternoon we should get some good conditions.
But you've already got your wetsuit on. Does that mean you're going to start going out and showing everyone how it's done?
That's it, ready for action.
You got promoted to the pro fleet 2 years ago, is that right?
That's right, man. I got the 2016 AM title somehow, and then I got asked if I wanted to go into the pros, and I thought, well, life's too short, so let's give it a go and see what happens, and here I am.
How did you find it last year?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, it was fairly intimidating. You know, these guys are like top sort of stuff, but I've got to say that's kind of what I needed. I needed that kind of push to get a little bit better and a little bit better each time. and I'm absolutely loving it, man. I wouldn't regret, you know, no regrets.
Right, so Lucas is here. He's the winner of the AMS last year, and this is going to be your first event as a pro. How are you feeling?
Pretty excited. It's a whole new experience for me, so I'm just going to go out there and have fun, basically.
What's your expectations here in Rhosneigr?
Well, it's basically my goal for this year is to pass a heat in the pros. If I get anything more than that, I'll be like over the moon, really. So if I pass a heat, I'll be really happy.
In an ideal world, I'll do 2 jumps and 2 waves.
Yeah.
Best of. Okay, jumps must be different. I might change it in the rounds. You know, if something's not working, if we stuck like 2 jumps and 2 waves and it's just not working on a second jump, I'll just knock a jump off and just go, right guys, just concentrate on getting some waves, or vice versa.
Yeah, sweet. Oh,
Whatever
good stuff. Sounds good, Mark.
Who have you got in your heat, Pricey?
First up against, well, now it's 4-man, thankfully, but before that I was up against Phil Horrocks. So I was thinking, whoa, could have been a long drive for a short departure.
Who else are in your 4-man heat?
Ah, mate, even the more dangerous, the more...
Good man. Well, hey, we're on our heat together, so that should be fun.
Mate,
cool.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, right.
Hopefully there'll be a few nice sets coming through.
I've got to introduce you actually. This is James Price. He's just come over from Australia. He's living down in Pembrokeshire, and this is his first BWA event.
First overseas event, actually. So
okay,
looking forward to that.
And
great turnout and really professionally run outfit, so that's good. Hopefully the conditions improve a little bit. At the moment they're sort of around the old ankle to knee high wave mark, but everyone's been telling me it's going to pick up, so looking forward to it.
But yeah, cool. Let's do it.
Sweet, let's do it, mate. Hey, Phil, Pricey.
How you doing?
Yeah, good to meet you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a draw been made.
Me and Pricey against you and Matt Coote.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Dreamy.
How can all the legends go out in the first round?
Gone out yet?
No, I'm about to go out. I've got a new board that I'm going to try.
And what board is that?
It's Ben's board. No, Semi-Cortex one. It's for this kind of stuff. I've not been on it yet, so I thought I'd give it a whirl.
Yeah. Yeah, well, let me know how it feels.
Hopefully the waves pick up. And then we can get some competing later.
You just gave a bit of information about how things are scored, jumps, wave riding. What was that?
Yeah, really, it's just sort of clarifying for the guys so they know what we're looking for. So with the jumps, we're looking for height, for the trick, and the landing, but also the style. And obviously, if it's like uber high, we'll have a little bit more allowance on the landing just to balance that up, because you do a 50-foot back loop, you can't land ankle dry, it's impossible. So it's really just sort of clarifying with the guys that, and then the wave riding as well. You know, really looking for timing with the wave, speed, how much power is going through, and also really clarifying the difference between sort of wave moves and freestyle. So just making sure, especially when it's small like this, it's much more difficult, making sure that all the wave moves are done in conjunction with a wave, as opposed to, you know, a lot of the guys, you've got some amazing freestylists here, and they could do shakas all the time, but a backside wave 360 onto a section is very, very different. So it's just sort of clarifying and making sure the guys are happy with that, know what we're looking for, really. was really, really tight. This is Dave Horror. I celebrated bigger than you. Like a single elimination is Adam Lewis. Well done.
The whole day, the wind's been kind of, I think this direction especially, it can be really gusty, so it was really tricky. I guess by luck I managed to get everything early on, and it went well, so I'm chuffed, really happy.
This rain is killing it a bit now. We're waiting for a double. What are you thinking?
Yeah, the rain's kind of messed it up a little bit, and it's low tide, so I guess as tide starts to push, the wave should be on. Yeah, we're going to go for some tweaked tables and some hand drag.
Mark, host good. What's going on now? We're starting the double, yeah?
Yeah, we're going to start the double. Just looking at conditions, so we're going to start the double at 1:45, 1:45, so in about 13 minutes. Oh, it's good, the waves are getting good. The wind's been a bit funky. We're getting a little bit of rain coming across and killing it, so with any luck. Single was good though, which is it's good, and the conditions have been a lot better than I think most people were expecting, so we'll see.
Any expectations of some comeback kings in the double? You looking at anyone?
Yeah, there's a few. I mean, Bubble was pretty gutted, I think, to go out first round. It was really tight between him and Nick, so that was a real tight call. So I think he's frothing. James Cox as well. There's this weirdo called Alfie Hart. I think he's
snapped a mast.
Oh, is that what it was? Snapped a mast. Yeah. All the excuses under the sun.
Potential comeback king Andy Bubble Chambers. What side are you on? What? 5-0? I've only got 4-5 rigged. What are you doing? Is it that light?
Yeah, it went like really light then. 4-5 was just not, I wasn't moving.
Oh my God. Are you in the first heat?
Apparently.
Oh my word.
Draw, yeah.
Alright, I did look at it. Do you want a rundown?
Yeah, go on then.
You and, oh God, Pricey and a couple of others, McCood and someone else. And then you're going against, if you get through, Coxey and someone else. You're on a tough side of the draw, I think.
Amazing. Just what I need.
Alright, well, good luck, Bubble.
You too,
With some black kicks and a black shirt, I talk slick, flow's gon' hurt, man. I'm gon' make it happen, I'm at a young age, but I'm a classic like a black OCD paint. I hear them talking, carry cash in a Louis bag. Seems like serious stack in a bank, yes, so movie type. Scarface, Al Pacino, welcome to reality. The bank account says 0. Congratulations for being that dumb. Y'all just make me laugh, cause y'all be stuck. I'm on a hustle, I'm on the grind. Everything I see, hell yeah, I'm making mine. I'm on a hustle, I'm on the grind. Everything I see, I'm making mine. I'm on a hustle, I'm on the grind. Everything I see, I'm making mine.
As you can see, the sun is setting and we have our comeback king, Andy Bubble Chambers.
Woo! Knackered. So broken.
How many heats did you sail?
I don't know actually. I don't know. 6, 7 more? From dead last. To podium, yeah. No, I am really pleased. I'm just so broken. I don't know what to feel at the moment.
Well, what was your best heat?
And actually, I think the last couple, to be fair, the waves got really nice. So you could get much better wave rides, and also jumping was really nice as well. So I actually preferred it at the end than at the start. Like this morning, it was small and lumpy and windy, and yeah, I just didn't get on with it too well.
So we get a really nice back loop out back at one point.
Yeah, that was quite a good, right out in the middle, there was always this sort of real good bowly wave that would pop up out there, and not many people were going out there, so it was quite nice. Like you wouldn't get your jump on the inside, and a lot of people would turn around before they got out back, but if you just kept going, there would be one that would pop up out there. So yeah, I had a few good ones out there actually.
Cool man, well done. Happy days?
Yes, yeah, really pleased, definitely looking forward to a beer right now.
Going to stick around the weekend for the kids, or?
Yeah, we'll see what's going on, yeah, see what the forecast does and see what they're up to, but yeah, we'll definitely be around.
All right, Philip Costa, well done. Yeah, nice job, man. How was that? No wind, Rhosneigr, but fun.
Yeah, I mean, you said, well, I mean, it dropped right at the end, didn't it, the wind there? But waves are epic.
Phil, real quick, didn't get the... That was looked quite nice condition.
That was good fun, yeah. We had some decent swell, and actually the wind had come back up, because for a period it had gone a bit light, but then it was good. We both got jumps quite early. I think his was a bit more technical, which probably scored a little bit higher, but then talking to the judges, it was almost neck and neck. And then, yeah, a couple of good waves. I didn't quite get as good a wave as in the heat before, but still.
Yeah, that wave in the heat before was decent, the big one.
Yeah, I got a good one in the one before. One of the judges said I got a 10 for it, so why didn't I do it in the final? Ah!
In second place is Phil Horrocks, meaning first place, Adam Lewis.
Good job.
Beautiful Saturday, and here with Willie Angus, and we are doing the youth today. What's going to happen?
Well, we've got much better weather today for the start of the youth camp. In terms of the sun's out, it's nice and warm. We're going to get a good opportunity to pull all the kit out in the grass with the kids this morning, go through a few things in terms of the equipment set up, show them what to do if they're going wave sailing. We've also got Adam Lewis and Phil Horrocks coming down this morning to have a bit of a chat with the kids and introduce them to a little bit of top-end wave sailing with some of the top guys in the UK, and ultimately they'll be coming down and trying to get out in the water this morning and show us their skills as well. So that's the programme, and if the wind fills in a little bit, we should have some good action from the kids.
Two guys who used to do youth camps. Tell us about your experiences.
You know, I started off, did a bit of racing, and then I went to the Isle of Wight youth camp before the, which used to happen like the week before the White Air event, and that was the first time for me kind of, you know, getting out in the waves, and it was great because it gave me loads more confidence because there were so many other kids my age all doing the same thing, and that's when I really sort of found the love for freestyle, for wave sailing. When I was at home, I felt like I was a little bit kind of on my own. There was only a few of us that used to windsurf my age. So yeah, I think doing the youth camps was super important. It gave me all that confidence that I needed, you know, at the right time, kind of thing.
Yeah, so like Bubble said, I started through T15, which was also course racing, like racing stuff, not unlike I think a lot of the kids that are here today. Yeah, off the back of that, I was lucky enough. We had a visit one year from the judge for this event, actually, Mark Sparky Hosegood, came and showed us some of his windsurfing, like short boards and freestyle boards at the time, and wave boards, and off the back of that, we went to one of these White Air Youth Weeks as well, and I just loved it straight up, like wave sailing and freestyle. I just loved it. I loved the events like this where you get to come and hang out, like Bubble said.
I mean, it's like we keep saying, you know, the kids are the future of the sport, and the more that we can involve them and make them feel like a part of this whole, you know, the events and this whole sort of lifestyle, then, you know, the better, really. In the wave side of things, there's already quite a strong youth sort of fleet. You've got Lucas Meldrum. He's now up into the pros and he's sailing really well. You've got Jack Pettit as well. And then the sort of latest, sort of younger of the guys is young Rory from Scotland. You know, he is so keen and so motivated, and he's sailing really well. So I think definitely, you know, when they come through into the pros, I mean, to be fair, I'll probably be in the Masters by then anyway. But
it'd be nice to them. They might be kicking my butt in a few years.
Going to get everyone tuned up, ready to go in the water. We've managed to convince some of the pro guys to hang on and give us a hand looking over the kids' kit. They've got the most experience, they know exactly how to tune and set the gear. So I think this is going to be really good for the kids. They get to intermix with all the kind of superstars and get tips from the best, not just from me, but from the best in the sport as well. So, you know, if I was back their age, I'd be loving it.
Rigged and ready, they're hitting the water.
Yeah, kids are rigged up, they're good to go, they're charged, they're ready for a bit of action. So we're getting them out in the water. They're going to strut their stuff, show us their skills, and see what we can do to move them on to the next level.
So a successful morning, just having some lunch, relaxing. How'd it go?
We've had a busy morning. The guys have been working on all kinds of core skills in the water so as to move their windsurfing on to the next level. The wind's dropped a little bit just now, so we've taken the opportunity to come in, have a bit of lunch, recharge, can have a look over some video footage from some of the stuff that we've done previously. So yeah, it's been great. It's just exactly what we teed up to do, and the conditions have been just the right level for everyone this morning, so it's been good.
The next BWA youth camp?
Next BWA youth camp kicks off in September at Avon. So the dates are up, but it's basically the second Saturday and Sunday of the month. And it is another rollover event, so potentially could be rolled over to the following weekend again. So we've not got totally confirmed dates until a little bit closer to the time, but keep your eyes peeled on the website side of things, on the BWA website and on the social media, and it'll all get rolled out through that.
Brilliant. Thanks a lot, Willie.